Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bombshell, fun and exciting reading, Sagittarius. All right. It's fun and exciting because I have decided it to be that way. I choose my own reality over here, right? With my thoughts and my perspective. Yeah, it's my choice. Yes. And so we start the reading with Decision Archangel Jophiel, and she's really a beautiful angel. And she's holding this bird cage, and there's a bird flying out. One bird is remaining. There's a whole bunch of birds here, though, but there's only one bird who is left in the cage thus far, but they're all flying out. But really, this is about a decision. That is the name of the card. And it is release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So maybe you have been feeling a little, less confident these days, but it's because if you have, or your person, or somebody here that is, wants to be, with you or something like that, this is about somebody who releases themselves from either a toxic relationship or just their own unhappiness. They're releasing themselves, and it was unnecessary for them to stay there. Yeah, very interesting on that part, right? Let's see what else we have. It's kind of like what I was talking about, right? If you decide, you get up in the morning and you say, I'm happy, or I'm going to be, you will be. If you get up in the morning and you say, oh, gee, wow, it's a little overcast, and I'm just going to stay, I feel kind of down, or, just maybe worries from the prior day. Then that's how your day will be, right? And this is basically saying somebody made a decision they don't want to be unhappy. That's really what that is. The story behind it is yet to be told. And this is the King of Ariel. Here he is, and this is successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. So this may be. So this is, I believe, the King of Swords. Could be the King of Pentacles as well in this reading, but that's not entirely, detrimental for us to know. No, your plans are working out well, professional and financial success. Sounds like the King of Pentacles, but using resources wisely. Yeah, that does. Somebody is a little accomplished here, and they made a decision to free themselves. That's how this looks here. All these cards up here that I end up, placing there are usually one person who is like you or them kind of doing this, right? Yeah. And so let's see what we have from this deck. Yeah, regarding the psychic readings, I'm a Silva grad. They are accurate. They're lots of fun. I send you a Google Meet. Click on it. Yeah, and Google Meet doesn't work in your country. I'll send you a Zoom. Right? Let's see what we have, you guys. And we have divine masculine energy, and we also have magic. Okay, we know what magic is. Magic is the universe, lending a hand, right? Everything is really orchestrated by a higher power. It sure is. Some people will call that God. Some of us will call it Denise. No, just kidding. That's a joke, right? Of course, right? But yeah, some people call it spirit, the universe. And so, but the divine masculine is here, and the divine masculine, for me, it talks about somebody who is half of the yin and the yang, really, but this is somebody who is grown, stable, understands themselves well. This is like a master, right? Divine masculine, a master of themselves, who basically is a masculine energy rather than a feminine energy. This may be a woman, though. Could be. Right? Still could be. And the magic card is here, and this is a number 3. Yeah, the 3 is such a divine number. Yeah, I was listening to it. It is. They're all divine, right? That's why we have numerology and sacred geometry and things like that. But this magic card, this is about somebody who is definitely trusting their intuition, or they feel you have a soul contract. There's definitely like this kind of alchemy, so to speak, going on. Yeah, that's what's going on here. So let's get one more card from that deck, and we have relief. Look at that. And remember, somebody flew out of this cage. Somebody's freeing themselves. They made a decision to do it, and good for them. Yeah. And I was at the gym and I saw this man, and he had a walker, and he was working out, and so he looked like he had kind of a grouchy look on his face, but I can understand But I walked up to him and I said, "Good for you." Right? And he smiled, and I think that made his day. He looked over a little while. He looked like he had a soft smile on his face, right? Yeah, good for him. He goes, "I'm not going to lay down and, take ill health. No, I'm not going to just lay down and not do anything about it," right? So there is some type of relief here. We have humanity, and that is Flannery O'Connor. So Flannery O'Connor is about accepting that you're not always in control. The universe is kind of in control. And she had to reckon with poor health herself. And so she started out, left college and said, "Wow, I'm going to do this and that." And then she got sick, and then she, went to go move with her mom. But she moved on a farm, and then she, here's her pheasant, right? And so she was doing all this kind of stuff, and with these animals, and then she figured, this is really my calling. So kind of maybe that happened for a reason. There's something like that to her story. It's very cool. Yeah, she said, I think at first she was disappointed, and then she's like, "Bah, I'm not going to be disappointed." We have the skull, and this is the skull is a transition or an ending. It can be grief. So this card, Flannery, kind of suffered. So she could have experienced some grief until she figured out, instead, I'll be a farmer. I think she's going to be some type of a scientist, and maybe environmental or something to do with animals, right? But here's the skull. So something ends here. We know once the bird flew out, there was something ending. We knew that, right? And there's relief here. The spider is reversed. All right, so the spider's really about planning. It's usually what it's about, kind of a focus. And, if the skull is here, something ended. And that plan has been either, it could be that somebody had a lot of grief here, but the spider usually talks about, in the upright, planning some kind of a new beginning. In the reverse, it's kind of an ending. And here's the skull to speak of that ending, right? Or to further kind of confirm that something ends here. It sure does. So let's get into the tarot reading. See what we got for. Yeah, and these have been shuffled, and we're going to start with the Three of Cups. All right, so there's joy here coming for you if you are feeling some type of relief, Sagittarius, or if somebody is relieving themselves from a relationship or something. That bird coming out of the cage, flying out, and then it's a decision. That's huge, that card, that one card, right? Usually the first card is huge. It's how it works, right? And let's see. So there's joy. The devil is here in the challenge. The devil can be, somebody could have unchained themselves here because we have relief and we have the devil, right? Maybe it's a Capricorn, but let's see. Knight of Wands is reversed. And now we have the Death card, and we had the skull. So there's some type of ending here. Could be spiritual. Could be like, hey, kind of, I want to live a new way. It's kind of what Flannery was about, right? She had to accept some kind of bad ending, and she's like, hey, I'm going to transmute this into something, transmute my pain into something good. The Five of Swords and the Star, Sagittarius, which is maybe Aquarius, but the Death card is potentially Scorpio. The Fool is Aries, potentially. The Ten of Swords reversed, and now we have the Page of Wands. So we have all these reversals. We have like 4 or 5 of, yeah, we have like 4 or 5 of them here. I feel like somebody's a little afraid here, even though they left the cage, because the Knight of Wands is reversed. And maybe you have freed yourself from something, Sagittarius. Maybe it's somebody's love that you don't want anymore, but here's the Three of Cups here as the overall energy. So it really kind of looks like that is joy. This is somebody who wants to be in their joy. They want to be happy. It could be a reconciliation. It could be. Ace of Pentacles is reversed here. So something is another thing. This is kind of, this can also speak of some form of an ending, right? The Death card is transformation for sure, right? Yeah, there's no way we can ever just call it an ending. That would be saying like, a caterpillar will never be a butterfly, right? But this Ace of Pentacles reversed here, this could be somebody who wants something stable with you. Could be, and they're afraid. There's fear in this reading, though there is. There's some type of fear here. And possible grief. And, if it's not fear, it's this right here, this energy right here is I don't want this materialism. It's not important to me. And remember, when the bird flies out of the cage, sometimes the bird wants to be free and happy and not be. Remember, the bird does represent stability, right? Yeah, there's an old story on that, and where I forgot where I saw that, but there's an old story where the bird is here somewhere in the United States or maybe Europe or something, and some very kind of a spiritual man comes to the visits, and he wants to take this bird home. So he tells his friend or whatever, okay, let me have the bird, and I really want a bird. So he takes the bird. Oh, he took the bird out of the excuse me, you guys, out of the jungle. He took the bird out of the jungle, and he wanted to, and he promised the bird, something stable, right, to live in that cage and, be fed really well, and, and there's nothing can harm you, right, if you are in the cage. So at one point, I think the bird found out that his friends, these other little birds, I don't know, they had died, and and he couldn't go see them. And he said, I don't want to be in this cage anymore. I want to be around my friends, and I want to be free and happy, and able to spend time with them. So this is very, very similar here. Yeah, it is. This Ace of Pentacles reverse, where I don't want this materialism. I would much rather be happy. Three of Cups. Yeah. And that's what happened to Flannery. At first she's like, oh, I wanted to be this, I don't know, something that, some reason, some type of career, where she, excuse me, earned her degree for, right? But she was happier on the farm raising these pheasants. Yeah, she was. So, more power to her, right? And the Knight of Wands is reversed here. That may be you, Sagittarius. Let's get a card on that Knight of Wands reversed. And now we have the Eight of Wands reversed with it. So, these are blockages or challenges, the Eight of Wands reversed, for sure. And so, here's the fear here. This can also be, in this reading, this opening this cage and freeing, it could be kind of this new beginning, or this joy over here, happiness, is dependent on, I really had to free myself. Otherwise, I'll never be like that. And we're discussing this type of thing, and that's what's going on here, possibly. We have the Death card, sits in the past. Let's see what we have for Five of Swords reversed, Five of Swords reversed here. So, Five of Swords reversed is usually a loss. It just usually is. In the upright, it can be a victory, but, maybe a short-lived victory, or sometimes just a victory, but it's kind of like when you squash somebody, like you lost, could be loss. Yeah, Five of Swords. He's the winner, but there's a loss. And this is in the reverse. So this is about a loss. It is. And this shows up in the past with the Death card. So a transformation is wanted here. Needed, wanted. Yeah, because we have relief. Yes. Yeah. And so the Five of Swords reversed. Let's get a card. That's the mindset. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, see, this is loss, and this is I don't want something here. I don't want somebody. I don't want something. I don't want what I had, whatever that was. Yeah, the rejection and a boredom with that Four of Cups. The stars in the near future, we have to cover her because, she came out without a bra or panties on, right? I told her that they don't allow that, and she just forgot, right? Because that's her, because she's natural, right? And so, this is hope and faith and a new beginning and inspiration. And it is so beautiful because it sits underneath the Three of Cups. So here we have the Devil, the Three of Pentacles down here. The Devil is also a release here because these people are chained. Release and relief. And over here is a Three of Pentacles in the The concern. Concern, somebody wants their life to work, but they want it to be happy and joyous. That's what this is about. And they don't care about money so much. Yes, these are 3 pentacles. That's fine. But this is also about values, not just money. Right? So these people are working together and they value their relationship. Yeah, this could be about working together. Yeah, I always thought she's holding like a baby for, baptism, but I think I don't know what she's holding, like a plans or something. I'm not really sure, right? That's not really important either, but, they make that hard to see. Let's get a card, though, on the concern with the 7 of Swords. There's a plan here to try to work things out, but the 7 of Swords is a plan that it's like the spider reversed. So the spider is planning. When it's in the reverse, it's like the plan is kind of at somebody else's detriment, sort of. Somebody's being left behind here, or some value or something is being left. And the 7 of Swords is I'm planning, but I don't want people to know what I'm doing. That's what this is about. I don't want somebody to know. It's not you, Sagittarius. No, it's just not. It's not you. So you're going to find out in real time here what's going on. Yeah, and it's very beautiful, I have to say. Maybe this person, you know them. Maybe they've done something wrong in the past. Possibly, definitely. Fool card reversed shows up, and the Fool card is about an ending. It can be about a lack of courage. Let's see what else we have. 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's an ending. See? There you go. 10 of Swords is here. Reversed. It's the hope. So reversed is let me rebuild. 3 of Cups with it. Yeah, see? Let me rebuild. It can't, if it's not a reunion, it's let me rebuild myself. Because that's what Flannery was doing. She wasn't rebuilding with a man or a woman, or, she was just rebuilding, right? Her life. So Page of Wands showing up here. And that is the new direction, new path for you. It shows up with the King of Wands, Sagittarius. We're going to end this reading. Get your psychic reading. That promotional price will be for a few days. Yeah, they're a lot of fun and very personal. Thanks so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you book the reading, please make the payment at the time so there is not so much time spent on admin. Yeah, like, back and forth emails. And that is one reason why it's a promotion because of that type of thing. Yeah, taking up too much time. So yeah, everything's below in the description box. All right, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell in order to receive all my notifications. Thank you so much.